It's the most wonderful time of the year. So today I'll be covering 10 Christmas movies that should get a remake. Forget Thanksgiving, we're going straight to Christmas. Welcome back to Enchant Films. Let's get into the video. Number 10, Elf Buddy Ryan Reynolds. This hilarious Jon Favreau Christmas comedy, which will be among many streaming on Netflix, actually isn't that old. It came out in 2003. At the time, Will Ferrell, who played the title character Buddy the Elf, was 36. Whoever takes on the 6-foot-plus tall grown man with an innocent childlike wonder and the full belief that he's actually an elf would need to be up to the task. Buddies are literally and figuratively big shoes to fill. Ryan Reynolds will be a perfect fit. He has proven himself to be an incredible comedic actor and has taken on really versatile roles. He's of the right age and height with a boyish look and charm that would totally sell a 2020 version of Buddy. Number 9, Home Alone, Kevin McAllister, Leon Armitage. Macaulay Culkin became a household name after starring as the 8-year-old Kevin in this classic 1990 family comedy movie and its sequel, which has become the subject of many memes, recreated scenes, and even dark fan theories. Many tried to replicate the success of the first two movies with others in the franchise featuring new actors, but none of them hit the mark. A modern-day version of Home Alone would have to be much different, given the tremendous advancement in technology. Not to mention that even though Culkin has joked about reprising the role in reply to fans who insist he should, considering he's 40 years old now, that would be logically out of the question. But a more modern adaptation would allow for a new type of creative high-tech hijinks. Who could be up to the task? Leanne Armitage, who stars as a young version of the Big Bang Theory's Sheldon Cooper in Young Sheldon, could probably pull it off beautifully as a precocious, mischievous, and highly clever and intelligent young boy fighting off two bad guys.
Hey Google, what's on my calendar today?
You have one event called House to Yourself.
Oh yeah. Google, add aftershaved.
Number 8, Die Hard, John McClane, Bruce Willis. Let's be honest, no one could play John McClane but Willis. And even though he's now 65 years old, Willis is still in perfect form and could easily continue his legacy by resurrecting the iconic character from 1988. Sure, the film is technically not a Christmas movie, but ask anyone who has watched it and loves to watch Christmas movies during the holidays, and they'll argue until the cows come home that it most certainly is. Either way, a new installment in the franchise is overdue since the last one was in 2013, and fans will be more than pleased to see Willis reprise his role.
Decide not, each of you. And please remember, we have left nothing to chance.
Number 7, Bad Santa, Willie T. Soak, Don Cheadle. In this dark comedy, Billy Bob Thornton is incredibly convincing as a professional thief who decides to get a job at his apartment store Santa in an effort to rob the shopping mall at night. Sure, Don Cheadle is busy these days playing War Machine in the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, but he has shown himself to be a versatile actor who can take on both dramatic and comedic roles. He often plays characters with a sharp wit and sarcastic tone, which is perfect for this role.
Weird and Santa.
I'm on my lunch break, okay?
Willie's never had it.
It's not real.
Well, it was real. I got sick and all the hair fell out.
How'd you get...
Number 6, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Clark Griswold, John Krasinski. One of the best Christmas movies ever made, this classic John Hughes family comedy from 1989 stars Chevy Chase as the Griswold patriarch, an average family man intent on doing whatever it takes to make it the best Christmas ever for his family. John Krasinski would make a perfect Clark for a new generation, and his real-life wife, Emily Blunt, would actually make a great Ellen Griswold, Clark's wife, as well. Krasinski has both the comedic chops and the acting talent to recreate such a memorable role and do it justice.
Everybody come out quick, look at the lights!
They want you to say grace.
I pledge allegiance to...
Number 5, It's a Wonderful Life, George Bailey, John Hamm. One of the sadder old Hollywood Christmas films, James Stewart stars as a man about to commit suicide on Christmas Eve until he is saved by a guardian angel who shows him how much he has touched the lives of many people. The film is from 1946 when Stewart was almost 40 years old, who would play the iconic character from the Christmas classic. John Hamm would be good casting for a modern-day remake. Number 4, Scrooge, Frank Cross, James Marsden. When it was released in 1988, Scrooge was considered a modern-day retelling of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol about a cynical businessman who is visited by the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future to help open his eyes to his selfish ways. Bill Murray does a wonderful job portraying the big network boss forcing his staff to work on Christmas Eve. James Marsden would be a great fit for a new interpretation of this story. Number 3, The Santa Claus, Scott Calvin, Paul Rudd. It's a morbid premise, but the Christmas fantasy comedy drama is actually hilarious and has garnered legions of fans since it came out in 1994. Tim Allen stars as Scott Calvin, who, accidentally killing the real Santa, learns that he must take his place. Paul Rudd would be a perfect choice for his role. He's funny, charming, and has the comedic talents to do it. Number 2, A Christmas Story, Ralphie, Evan Whitten. It's all about Ralphie in this classic 1983 Christmas comedy, which is considered by many to be the perfect Christmas movie. It's about a young boy who is adamant about getting a very specific BB gun for Christmas, but his parents are elected to give in because, well, you'll shoot your eye out. Ralphie, played by Peter Billingsley, was adorably nerdy with his big piercing blue eyes, intense expressions, and captivating dialogue. The up-and-coming actor Evan Whitten isn't a known name yet, but he likely will be. His biggest roles to date including in the recently canceled Fox drama Next and as a young Elliot Alderson in a Mr. Robot. Number 1, Jingle All The Way, Howard Langston, Idris Elba. Back in the 80s and 90s, Arnold Schwarzenegger was one of the biggest actor stars around. But he also appeared in a number of comedy movies, including this one from 1996 about rival dads trying to get their hands on the hottest toy around for their sons on Christmas Eve. Schwarzenegger's character is a workaholic mattress salesman, and who could pull off such a role? The movie wasn't really well received when it originally came out, so casting someone like Idris Elba might help make it a better second time around. Elba is similar to Schwarzenegger all the time, also an action movie star, but he has also proven himself a talented dramatic actor, so this would be a comedic turn that would allow the actor to show just how versatile he is. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.